Hello, and welcome back to Pravi's Wheelhouse. Today I'm going to be playing some more read-only memories. It's been a little while since I've checked in with touring in them, so I'm going to pop in here and we're going to go to, I believe, Market Street. That's where I have to go to somehow break up the riots. I believe that was my job. So let's go do that and have some fun. Let's go. Well, there are the protesters, Pravi. Hello, Turing. I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling. These protesters have been entirely peaceful so far, and the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through intimidation. The more I research them, the more I have to admit to the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operation scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group. Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask. Brian is there in the center. Farlight said he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searchers confirm he is the leader of the local Human Revolution organization. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera conscious from the video clips I've reviewed. Perhaps we can use that to our advantage. Okay. Sign holding. Protester. Protester. Protester leader. He looks like Elvis. Crowd of protesters. Police ROM. Hassy sign. Genus is one of the leading gene therapy clinics in the city. Oh my god. That was music. Hassy. It's a Hassy bar. All drinks are made with Hassy, an energy drink that supposedly has recovering properties. Okay. Look at the police ROM. It is Unit NSFPD. She's just here to keep the peace. They're holding a sign. One half says stay pure. An animated older man leads a group of protesters. Well, let's talk to him, shall we? Hello there. Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification? I have pamphlets. Here, take one. Brochure added to items. Yannick Farlight said to introduce myself. I have one of his cards here. I'm writing a story on the protests. Can we speak on the record? Let's see. Well, he said just give him his card, so I suppose I should just give him his card. Oh, yes. Yannick called and said something about an investigation into an apartment break-in. He didn't elaborate, and I'm not sure how I might be able to help assist with this. But if Yannick is involved, I'll do whatever I can. How can I help? We found Human Revolution graffiti spray painted all over the apartment, and some things were stolen. I was hoping you might be able to point us in the direction of whoever did it. Ah, well. The Human Revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organization, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds. But, off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be. I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned in to the proper authorities. A little community service might do them some good. Cha-ching! The glasses all sparkled there. I'll also let Yannick know anything I find out. Is there something else I can help you with? Could I ask some questions about the human revolution? Of course, that's what I'm here for after all. What can I answer for you? What are the ultimate goals of the human revolution? We hope to make the country more conscious of the technology we're developing, and to make a move away from the more dangerous sciences before it's too late. We used to say that splitting the atom would surely bring about the end of humankind. But now we're flirting with changing the very things that make us human, and that puts us on a far more dangerous course without a rudder to guide us. The revolution we want is for humanity as a whole to decide that the best course for our species is to remain as we were created, and return to living in simpler times with simpler tools. Okay, why protest at this clinic? Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with. It's playing God on the highest order and threatens to unseat what it means to be human altogether. Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well, selling off pieces of ourselves bit by bit for mechanical strength and resilience, but at least a brain-controlled android is still a human brain in a metal box. There's a reason Congress enacted laws prohibiting highly modified hybrids from breeding. Wow. Now, I do not fault the individuals who come here for treatments, many of whom would be crippled or dying without advanced genetic modification. However, we must take a stand against the medical research industry that would have us all cast aside our humanity for their miracle cures. How do you plan on enacting the social change you want? At our core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them. The human revolution has faith that the American democracy will win out in the end. It only falls to us to make sure the people are informed about the daunting and confusing technologies they put their faith in unknowingly every day. On a personal level, we would like to exhort every individual to try to live more simply and reject any gadget or medicine that would make us less than we are. Is there something else I can help you with? No, thank you for your time. Of course, if you have any other questions, feel free to come back. I'm starting to think you're getting back into this hard-boiled investigative journalist thing, Pravi. You're like a hound on the hunt, sniffing anywhere you think something will turn up. Hopefully we'll get lucky enough to turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped. What do you think about what he said? I think he was considerably less deluded than my searches on the meshnet had led me to believe. I meant if he was telling the truth. Oh, well, he didn't appear to be lying, but I'm not equipped with interrogation sensors. You have more experience with this than I do. Do you think he was telling the truth? I don't think he was telling us everything. I'll continue observing you and try to discern how to read people as we question them. A useful skill I find myself sorely lacking in. Lead on, Pravi. Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can figure out a solution together. Make sure to take a look around and think carefully. A weather ROM. Interesting. An RSU climate control ROM. Model 6703, if I'm not mistaken. Apparently, it is owned by the Hassy bar, based on this identification marker. Let's not. Two's company. Three's a cloud. Ah ha ha ha. Three's a cloud. Oh, lol. Lol. Look at the Hot Cup sign. A sign for Hot Cup. The best ramen you can get around here for less than 3 credits. Oh, it's open. Let's, go in the Hassy bar. Christmas tree. This is the most picturesque Christmas tree imaginable. Its branches are perfectly spaced. Every decoration is placed meticulously. Talk to the customer. I really do like a good sassy Hassy. Hassy Hot is also great. The video game poster. Duck Game began as a traditional video game, but has recently become a popular VR sport. VR drama poster. For Magical Commander Yukino, a magical girl VR drama. What's this one about? A business drama called Tomorrow's Tears. And this one? It doesn't say anything. Hassy bar owner. This ROM serves up the Hassy. I'm sorry. That just cracks me up every time it happens. Do I have a Hassy? Electro laser pistol. A business card. A brochure for the human revolution. Let's look at the brochure. It's propaganda, and they really could have used better paper stock. Look at the business card. Look at the zapper. Lexi's orders. Those damn headphones. Let's talk to her. Since there's a ROM that handles all the ordering, there's not too much for her to do right now. Welcome to Hassy Bar. Oh, that is your cutest little ROM you have there. So Moe. I haven't seen that model before. What kind is it? I'm not sure. They were a gift. They're a custom model. Oh wow, you don't see a whole lot of those around. Must have taken ages to get that case looking that good with a home printer too. Really nice work. I'm impressed. Anyway, what can I get you? A drink and maybe some information. A drink I can do. And I guess I have some time to talk. The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular customers. Filling up my bathroom too, jerks. So what do you want to know? Tell me about yourself. Oh, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Ramona. I guess there isn't much to tell. I went to college, got a degree, took out a loan, and bought this place. Now I spend my days trying to find enough time and money to sustain my crippling addiction to VR dramas. I love cute things and justice. And in another life, I'm pretty sure I'd be a magical girl. What else? I pretty much don't leave the store. You don't seem pleased about the human revolution. Look, I'm all for free speech, so I don't really want to run them off or anything. They've got the right to protest. I just know that once they're done with the hybrids, they'll be coming for me next. So I'll be voting appropriately. Oh, whoa. And I swear to any god that'll listen, if I have to unclog the toilet one more time, I will lose my damn mind. Why would they come after you? Oh, you can't tell? I've got a cybernetic arm and leg. Thanks to an AutoCAD crash when I was a kid. Never mind my neural links for VR interfacing. If it were up to those neo-Luddites, I'd be stuck in a wheelchair right now, or worse, depending on how far back they want to push our medical technology. It's already illegal for me to have a rocket-powered fist. What more do they want? A rocket-powered fist. You call Turing Moe? Otaku speak. I just mean he's really cute and lovable, and you kind of want to protect him from everything. Know what I mean? I know exactly what you mean. A lot of otaku come around here, probably because I own the place. I'm used to being able to shoot my mouth off and not explain all the jargon. Otaku is in Japanese cartoons? Yeah. I know it's a bit out of fashion, and I do keep up with all the newest VR dramas, but I'm a history buff. You gotta understand the past to really get the stories of the present, know what I mean? I've been to Tokyo twice already. Japan is strange. It's very conservative and resistant to cultural change, even among the otaku. Akihabara is pretty much untouched from the early 2000s, even after the rise of the home printer. They just like making the pilgrimage to buy handmade figurines instead of printing them at home. The old otaku resist the new culture of the saishi in the same way their parents refused to give up cassette tapes. The saishi? Oh, sorry. The Saiba Shibito, the cyber dead. The what now? In the early 21st century, Japan had an epidemic of chronic shut-ins, and the rise of direct link virtual reality only made that worse. Suddenly, people weren't just refusing to leave their rooms, they were refusing to leave their heads. It was just about the worst case projected scenario for the aging Japanese populace. But as the technology got better, the Saishi were the first to figure out how to use their own brains to sculpt cyberspace. Computers are good at thinking in straight lines, but the human brain is capable of so much more. The best virtual landscapes, the most real VR dramas and games, are created by the Saishi. So they got rich. So even if an earthquake or a meteor or whatever leveled Japan, they'd still have Neo Tokyo built on the VR net. Other countries are trying hard to keep up, both by training their own VR sculptors and researching more brain-like processing techniques, but the best stuff still comes out of Japan. But enough babbling. If you're interested, I'm sure you can find out more on the mesh, or use an induction helmet to visit Neo Tokyo yourself. It's a trip, especially for newbies. Huh. Is that your climate control ROM outside? It does a good job, huh? Yeah, that's mine. Well, technically it's the bars. I spent a mint on it, but the rest of the block helps pitch in for maintenance costs, since I usually set it to patrol the whole area. You should check it out when we do Christmas in July. It can cover the whole street in snow, as long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun off, sort of like today. Would you mind if I take it for a spin? Sorry, but that little thing set me back way too many credits to just let anyone poke at it. I need to see some serious credentials to allow that, in case it gets broken. Otherwise, no touching. Huh. Serious credentials. Look at ID. Alright. Let's see if I can't show her. I've heard of him. Super rich guy. Used to own System 1. I work for him. He's looking to buy a climate control ROM like yours. He's getting on in years, and it would be useful for when he goes out and about. That's why I wanted to see it before. I need a close look at it to make sure it suits his purposes. Don't bust it though. I've scanned this card, and I swear if you break my ROM, I'll be calling your boss. Here's the RFID key to access it. Thank you. This will be surely useful for our needs. Shall we go check it out? Let's shall. Hello. This ROM has multiple different climate control settings. Maybe we could make things a little more festive. Christmas is my favorite season. Should I switch it to snow mode? Yeah, turn this baby on. It's Snowing? Okay, people, I for one didn't bring any winter wear. Let's call it a day for now. Bye-bye. Looks like that did it, Pravi. I'll deactivate snow mode so we can warm up. Hassy Hot Cups, achievement unlocked. Hassy! Excellent work, Pravi. While I still have doubts about the moral superiority of using subterfuge to disperse a protest, at least we accomplished our goal peacefully. And to be frank, considering how the human revolution is clearly working against my personal interests, I won't waste many clock cycles puzzling that ethical quandary out. Pravi, might I draw your attention to those youths over yonder? Counterculture clothing, obvious bad attitudes, and graffiti paraphernalia. Those could be our suspects who are creating mischief under the guise of social change. Couldn't hurt to check them out. Maybe. Let's talk to them. We should approach them cautiously, as not to start a confrontation with the wrong individuals. They might even point us to the true culprits. Oh no, they've noticed our attentions. Come along, Pravi, maybe we can catch them. Hold on, I'm calling for an autocab of our own. I know it seems a great deal of trouble for such a tenuous lead, but I have a hunch about them. The wicked flee when no man pursueth. Arg. The autocab is estimated to take 5 minutes to arrive. We'll never be able to engage in pursuit fast enough to catch up to them. Perhaps we should call Tomcat. Good idea. Ring them up. Howdy folks, how's the search for the data cache going? Actually, that's what we're calling about, Tomcat. We may have located the people who took it, but they eluded us and are making their escape in an autocab. We attempted to use a cab of our own to tail them, but traffic is congested and they're getting away. Can you hack the cab and stop it? No can do, little guy. The security on those cabs is tighter than Fort Knox, and the dang thing will shut down its external net connection long before I get in. But I have an idea. Sit tight for just a sec. What do you got for me? He's typing. Alright, that went faster than spit on a skillet. Spit on a skillet. I did a job a few years back, had to break into the city's central traffic network for reasons that are best left up to speculation. Those fools left a back door I put in wide open, and I'm logging into the traffic management system now. Wait, aw shit. They may not have fixed that back door, but they did install a new counter-intrusion VI. Arg, the damn thing is hot on my tail. Your fake accent is pretty inconsistent, Tomcat. What's a VI? Virtual intelligence. Kind of like Turing, except less creative or inventive. Not really sapient. But they're nasty enough at hunting down hackers and crackers if you're willing to pay for a good one. I'm going to need the two of you to handle the traffic system. Turing, I'm passing control over to you. You should be able to use your map app to keep track of them and redirect their cab back to you. Just trigger the cab control nodes to adjust the routes they can take. You should be able to trick their cab's GPS into thinking the shortest route goes right past Packet. You just gotta stop them at the light there by y'all. I'll put a marker on the map for you. If you stop and trap them anywhere else, they'll just get out of the autocab and run away. So be careful. I'm doing some 2 sets of hand on 1 keyboard kind of hacking. Just hurry, I don't know how long I'll be able to keep this VI from messing on the carpet. Messing on the carpet, and once I kill the connection, this little trick is over. I'm dead certain it'll find the back door after this. Just push on the map I'm loading up on Turing's face. Sorry, Turing. They're on the move. I'll tap on the tab control they're currently arriving at. Our top priority. Okay. I'll mark the southern entrance as closed first. We only have the ability to block off 2 routes at a time. Okay. We shouldn't block the route back here. What do you think our next move should be, Pravi? Let's block them to the east. It's messing with the signal. It's up to you now, Pravi. Got it. Okay. So I want to go. Okay. So if I block off. If I block off this one. Oh no! They got away. Head back over to your grid. Okay. Okay, we want it to go. So it's come down here. So I want to go. Okay. So if I... So I want to go... Aha! I did it! What? Let's ask Lexi. That's not right. I'm certain I deactivated snow mode. Lost you there for a bit. Jess just called and told me she got away into an access node for you. I need to slice clear into for you. Oh, okay. Did you get the data cache? No luck there yet. Rats. Well, you'll get it done, I'm sure. But we gotta strike while the iron is hot, so it'll have to wait. I managed to trigger an alert within Parallax's network security, and they're going to be moving their logs from one secure server to another. I need y'all in place at the access node before they do. No time for lollygagging. Directly. Okay. I need to go here. In we go. Welcome to Stardust. Yeah. Hey. Heard from my friends down the street, those protesters are gone. Must have been you, huh? Alright then. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt and return the favor. I called up my buddy who's on night shift for Parallax, watching over an access node in Deep Mission. Tomcat said that if you got access to an old access node, you might be able to find out what happened to Hayden. My buddy can buzz you in, but if anything happens, you broke in. This puts us at about even. Don't think about drawing any more debits for a while. Go on, get out of here. Okay. Map, where am I going? Dog patch? Oh, what is that? Let's go find out. This is the place Tomcat said we should head to. Unassuming and quiet. I'll be honest, I don't think I would be in this section of the city without Jess giving us the all clear. The crime statistics are quite alarming, so let's get done with our errand here and move on to safer ground. Don't worry about getting mud. Let's hope she sticks to her half of the bargain. Good to see your self-preservation routines working overtime. I am no coward, Pravi. I resent the accusation. After all, I didn't see you arguing against doing that favor for Jess in the first place. But I don't feel like debating the merits of being prudent with you. Tomcat is waiting for us, so maybe we can wrap up this whole investigation once and for all. Street art. Right after we found Hayden's apartment in such disarray, I started looking into graffiti and street art more thoroughly. I had never much considered doing any of it myself, but it seems like an interesting avenue to pursue once I move beyond abstract expressionism. You paint? Of course I do, though in a more traditional style than most street art. The simpler tags, visually shouting of identity and existence. They exhibit a feeling I can sympathize with, but it's those larger pieces, riots of color and chaos, that really interest me. Petty vandalism is beneath me, but there are other avenues for the practice. For example, did you know that Los Angeles, in the mid-2030s, legalized putting up mural-style street art on any building without requiring permission from the owner or city? It was chaos of the highest degree for a while, but now the place is truly remarkable. Perhaps I will visit once all this is done with. That graffiti is actually the symbol of gonzo journalism. Ah, I hadn't even noticed. Do you have much experience with gonzo journalism yourself, reporting after or during direct participation? If you do end up writing on this experience, whatever you produce will be the very definition of it. You are too close to be objective now, and you're a key subject in this event. It doesn't seem to be your usual style, but you couldn't go another route at this point. And you're in the clear as you didn't instigate the situation. I never had much interest in the process, but spending so much time around you has taught me to look at events in a different light. Perhaps only because I can verify your personal experiences as fact. Sorry, I'm rambling again, aren't I? And we're on schedule. I don't even want to think about this. What if we don't find Hayden? What if we do? My nerves are shot from the stress of the past day. It's already taking a toll on me. But never mind. Let's find that access node. Let's find Hayden. Fan, generator, pipe, apartment door, street art, door to access node. Parallax Block AN-19 security. Hello? Yes, can I help you? We're friends of Jess. 23 12 49 10. Um, I was wondering when you'd get there. You got the access node on Cedar Chavez in Indiana, right? That's right. Good. Be quick. Don't touch anything. Got it? This conversation never happened, and you're on your own if you get caught there. I hope you find what you're looking for. Doesn't look like it's had any maintenance in years. I hope the systems are still functional. Oh, I forgot. You can't see in dark lighting. Maybe that switch over there adjusts the brightness. Well. Oh, Tomcat is pinging us. Forwarding video and audio. Y'all get the access node? I'm set to slice in once Turing makes physical access. Of course, Tomcat. Just walk me through how to connect myself, and I'll give you the necessary system permissions to use me as an interface. Just patch yourself into the links terminal down there, and I should be able to get started. Connecting wirelessly to it now. Permissions granted. Please be careful in there. Don't worry, I'm an old hand at this. You won't notice a thing. One sec. Looks like I have a bit more for you to do before I can get the info we need. One of those cassettes. One of the cassettes the old system here uses is missing, and it happens to be the one from the recall slot. Without it, we won't be able to call up old surveillance records. There should be a cassette on the opposite side of the wall. We can override it with the recall program. Pretty sure all that one was used for was handling phone monitoring. You know, from back when phone networks were their own thing, separate from the data network. Maybe I'm betraying my age a bit too much. Anyway, we need to move that cassette across the room to access the records. Figure out how to do that, hit me back up when you've done it. Utility arm guide. Build the utility arm. Ugh. Links terminal, cassette row, vitality arm, node checklist. Make sure everything's running okay. Warning label, high voltage. Let's use that. You can't even reach it. It's a faded links logo. Welcome to Link. Operate data transfer arm. Retract arm. Extend arm. Move arm left. Extend arm. Move arm right. Extend arm. Nice job. I'm going to put some more pressure on them to move the data now. See if we can't slurp it right out of this network trunk. You wouldn't have thought that someone would have noticed the decommissioned access node when the neighborhood went to hell, but this mouse is happy to play while the cat's away. Why is this place usable for us anyway? Way back when I was a youngin', when I first hacked into Parallax's network, I mostly did it to make a point, yeah? They were just about to launch the meshnet system, and I wanted to show the whole darn world that their security had more holes in it than Swiss cheese. Of course, I wasn't too shy about poking in a few more holes in my own devising while I was there. After putting in some tricky software backdoors, I went ahead and deleted this access node off the maintenance schedule. Then I reassigned the guy who was supposed to keep an eye on it to a different location. They were in the process of buying up a whole gaggle of these nodes in preparation to set up a private network for themselves to use after the meshnet got up and running. Really confident of them, you know? Most of the software holes have been patched out as they upgraded their network, but this old place is just as forgotten as I left it. Why would they move the data? Oh, well, I've been hitting every port into the network one of their data centers can find with a botnet driven directed denial of service. Oh, DDoS attacks. It ain't likely to do much, but toss in a few attempts to crack the firewall and their VIs are shitting bricks. It's standard procedure for them to move their sensitive data to a different center through a secure hardline in case the attacker actually gets in. Make enough noise and it'll scare them enough into taking some defensive action, which is where we want them. Let us know when you're done. Y'all just hold tight. I'll be done with this lickety-split. That doesn't sound good. Oh, God. Oh, Turing. I'm so sorry. What is it, Tomcat? What did you find? He's gone, Turing. Of course he's gone, Tomcat. That's why we're here. Shit. I mean, he's gone, Turing. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hayden is dead. Well, that obviously isn't right. Why would they kill him? Can you send me the relevant files? You must have missed something. Okay. If you're sure. I found the security cam video from the hallway outside the apartment. It looks like he started to struggle when they got him out the door and one of the kidnappers shot him. I also found some chatter about a botched raid on some darknet channels. I'm so damn sorry. Oh. Oh my. Poor guy. I think I'll walk back to your apartment. Wow. Turing will be okay. I'll catch up later. I'm going to keep digging through this data until they kick me out of the system. I'll try to find some kind of lead on why this whole thing started in the first place. It isn't much of a bright spot, but it seems like they aren't looking for Turing anymore. Maybe it's time to call it quits. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Aw. Poor Turing. That is, oh, Chapter 3. Huh. Okay. So, there we are. Oh, we're back here. Tears and Rain, Chapter 3. So yes, for now I think I will leave this episode here at this. Please don't forget to tap the like button if you like the videos that I'm doing. Tap the subscribe button if you haven't already, so you can keep apprised of any new videos, and throw some comments into the comment section and get a little discussion going. I will see you guys next time with some more interesting things, because this is getting really, really sad and kind of dark. Very, very sad and dark. So yeah, we will come back on a new episode of this particular game and do that then. Until then, my friends, you all keep playing games.